Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, but I'm back. So today we're going to be talking about something fun and something that I know that I also had on my mind a few years ago when I also started my luxury handbag collection. And today's video is 5 bags to kickstart or start off your luxury handbag collection. Of course, these 5 bags are definitely bags that I own because I felt like I would not be in the right place to suggest a purse that I don't own because I have actually not used the purse, right? So right now, all the purses that I am going to recommend and I really feel like are really functional and practical are definitely in my collection. When I started a couple of years ago with curating my collection, I was very intentional with the purses I was picking. And one thing I also like to add is, of course, if you're watching this video, you're most likely either thinking about adding a new purse to your collection, or you're actually just thinking about the first bag that you think you would like to purchase, the first luxury bag you would like to purchase. So if this is your first buy for you, I would definitely like to suggest you considering the pre-loved route. Of course, there are a lot of things with the prices and the costs of bags now, luxury items. Of course, there's a lot of inflation right now. So the pre-loved market is always a good option. I would just advise you to make sure you do your research properly and go through the trusted resellers, so that you don't run the risk of losing your money or purchasing any counterfeit item. So yeah, let's jump right into it. The first bags I would suggest would be the Never Full or the Speedy bag from Louis Vuitton. So I have the Speedy Bandolier 30 and the Never Full in size MM. These two purses are definitely very practical, very reasonable buys. Okay, I know that right now the Neverfull is over $2,000. When I purchased it, it was definitely nothing near $2,000. It wasn't even up to $1,500 when I purchased this bag. But right now I know it retails for over $2,000. I don't exactly know how much it is, but I will try to do some research. But I will try to find the price and put it on the screen. So the Neverfull, honestly, these are two bags that you can consider getting the pre-love route. For sure, I'm mentioning pre-love just because I know that there's a lot of people who want to still, have these purses and just feel like they don't want to spend all that kind of money. And, there are a lot of reputable resellers. I don't really have a lot of experience with purchasing items from the resale market. However, I know that Fashion File is a good one. It's a good option. They definitely have the lifetime warranty. I have one bag that I purchased from Fashion File. This is by no means sponsored or anything like that. And I mean, I just felt like even if I'm going to purchase something from, if I'm going to purchase any of my bags from any kind of pre-loved site, it has to be somewhere I know that can give me like 100% guarantee of the authenticity of the item. So these two bags are definitely good options to add to your collection. The reason why I picked these two as my first is because they're so practical, they're so versatile. So I have a video comparing these two purses on my channel, just pretty much because of how much I have used this. The Neverfull was actually my first ever luxury item, luxury bag, luxury whatever. And I have gotten a good use out of this bag. At the time when I purchased this bag, I was not working remotely yet. I was still going into the office, and this definitely fit my laptop, fit everything. Right now it's a mess inside, but I mean, this is what it looks like on the inside of the bag. It comes with a pouch, which is also a great addition, because if you're purchasing this as a first luxury piece, it's kind of like you're getting two for the price of one. This you can carry as a clutch at night, and you have this, to wear during the day. I just feel like you can't really go wrong with this purse. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's very basic, it's this, it's that. I do not really feed into that, whatever it is. Yes, they call it a basic purse. However, it stands the test of time. I have rocked it. I have traveled with it everywhere I have traveled to in the last almost 6 7 years. I have taken this purse with me as my handbag, and as a carry-on whenever I travel, and I have not had any issues with this bag. And at the same time, it's so durable. I would advise you, if you're trying to get this as a first luxury item, you might want to consider the Damier Bean, or I mean, for the monogram, I just don't like the fact that it has the untreated leather on there, and you can have a lot of water stains on it. But if that's not something that bothers you, definitely consider, getting the monogram print as well. I love the canvas of this bag too. It is so, so durable. And for the Speedy bandolier, or the classic Speedy, it is more dressy. Of course, I ended up adding this one to my collection last year just because when I was actually trying to purchase my first luxury item, it was either going to be the Speedy or the Neverfull, and I ended up going with the Neverfull. But I just felt like, you know what, this was definitely just something that I wanted to add to my collection. I wish I had purchased it earlier, because I mean, I still ended up going back to buy it, and now it's definitely over the $2,000 mark. But I love it so much. It's also pretty large. Of course, it's not as big as the Neverfull. However, it does sit a lot of stuff. It sits a whole lot of stuff. You probably cannot put like a full-size laptop into this. However, your iPad, books, a bunch of things can fit into here. For my next trip, this is actually the bag I'm going to be carrying, just because I'm able to zip it up and I have more security when it comes to my items from falling out of the bag. So these two bags are definitely going to be awesome additions to your collection. Another bag that I would suggest you adding to your collection is the Alma in the size BB. I love this bag a lot. I have mentioned briefly my only grievances with this purse, which is the untreated leather. So before I jump right into talking about the purse, I would say, if you are looking for something that is super low maintenance, I would advise you to get this in either the epi leather with the complete like 100% leather, or consider getting it in Damier Bean. It's such a nice dressy purse. To be honest, this is not dressy. When I say this, I mean in this combination, in the monogram and untreated leather. But if you consider getting it in probably epi leather, it would make for an even dressier bag. You can dress it up, dress it down, carry it as a crossbody. It comes with a non-adjustable crossbody strap or shoulder strap, depending on how tall you are. I am 5'2", 5'3". I think I'm 5'2" actually. I checked recently, so this sits super low on my shoulder as a shoulder strap. Yeah, I'm 5'2", and look at how low it is. It's literally like on my thigh. So I usually would wear this as a crossbody bag, like so. I know people complain about it hitting, like sitting against their waist and like bouncing back and forth. I have no issues with it whatsoever. It's never really bothered me, and I actually enjoy wearing it like this. But for the most part, I'm carrying it as a top handle bag and putting the straps on the inside for whenever I need it. It's such a versatile bag. If you're not a girl who likes to lug a lot of things around, doesn't need a big bag, this is a very good addition to your collection, or starting off your collection, because it fits a lot of, it just has like just an open space on the inside. There's no sections apart from space for a card holder in front. Surprisingly, with the size of the purse, it actually just managed to fit a bunch of stuff, and that's very impressive about the bag. If you're looking for something more dressy, I would advise you to get this in epi leather, and you can pretty much, have the multifunction with dressing it from day to night. Another purse I would advise you consider adding to your collection is the YSL wallet on chain. This is a very, very dressy purse. So of course, if you're looking for something that you can definitely dress up properly and wear with probably like gowns and stuff like that, this is a good addition. And in the grand scheme of things, of prices being expensive, this right now is of course still not super cheap, but compared to the other wallet and chains on the market, this is a good price for the quality of leather you'll be getting. It has the, of course, like it's a wallet like the name says, right? Excuse whatever's inside this purse, okay? It's a bunch of card holders on both sides of the purse. It has a zipper in the middle. It can fit a decent sized amount of stuff that you would need. Your phone, your cards, your car keys, a lip gloss, your a compact mirror or powder would fit into this bag comfortably. And I've seen a lot of people dress it down. I haven't actually been dressing it this down. However, I was thinking, because I was considering selling this purse, or I'm considering selling it, but the only reason why I probably would not sell it if I start to dress it down, just to get more wear out of this purse. So this is a definite good addition. And of course, if you're considering the pre-love market, there are a lot of them online at great prices, really great prices, very much under 1,200. Actually, you would see some in great condition on Fashion File, under $1,000, and they're still in excellent condition depending on whatever color you're trying to get. You see how the gold is reflecting on the purse. It is awesome quality, and for such a small purse, the leather is so heavy. I think it's because it's 100% leather, because the interior is also leather. It's ingrained leather, but it's amazing. I like the bag. I have been considering probably selling this and purchasing another one in a different color to see if I would get more wear out of it. But this is definitely a good addition. If of course this is your first one, just look at your wardrobe and see what kind of color schemes you lean more into, and probably purchase something in that color scheme, because if you love black, then this will be perfect because you get great wear out of it. You can wear it during the day, wear it at night, wear it with jeans, wear it with with a very pretty dress. I don't think you can go wrong with this purse. This, fun fact, is actually my second it was my second addition to my collection. So it was just perfect having a never full that I could definitely wear during the day or throughout the day, and this to transition in at night. So yes. This next bag is very controversial, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, these are just my opinions, right? Of course, we all have our different styles and our different reasons behind the curation of our collection. And the reason why I said this is very well, this is probably like a little bit iffy, is just because of the brand. And the brand I'm sure you're probably guessing which it is. And yes, it is a Chanel Classic Flap. These are the two Chanel Classic Flaps in my collection. The reason I selected this is just because this is just a timeless piece. So whatever a timeless piece would be to you, based off of what you like, you might select a different purse. And the classic flaps, I just feel like, is an awesome addition to your collection. Of course, with the price increases, I know honestly right now it is really madness thinking about purchasing these from the store. However, like I mentioned, please do your research. I am by no means, I have not purchased a flap, or I didn't purchase these two flaps from the resale market, so I have no idea on the quality or whatever. I don't know. I haven't had any issues with quality issues. I'm grateful that I have not had that issue. However, I know there you can get really great deals on vintage pieces, and a lot of the flaps, because there are a lot on the market right now. The market is super saturated with these purses, so you can get a great deal with on a flap in whatever color way, as long as it's not a unicorn color that you're probably looking for. If it's one of the staple classic colors, you're probably going to be able to find a decent deal on the resale market. I just feel like these two bags are just, whenever I'm in doubt, whip out this bag. I don't have to think twice about carrying this bag, regardless of whatever I'm wearing. I am just a shoulder strap girl. Yeah, I love wearing and I mean, of course, you can wear it as a top handle like so. I mean, this is how I store the purses, with the straps on the inside. However, I've seen a lot of ladies carrying it like this, and it's so cute to see as a top handle as well. But I'm such a shoulder strap girl. I love the flap as well. It is so classy. It is so timeless. I mean, and it is still very, very understated, but of course everybody knows the bag because it's such an iconic piece. So yeah, this is really my first, suggestion to add to your collection. My final suggestion to add to your collection would be a trendy piece, a trendy bag that you like. At the end of the day, a lot of us are trying to make sure that we're not purchasing purses that don't have great resale value. And I am one of those people. Not like I've actually sold any purses. I'm actually considering selling one or two of my purses because I want to add something to my collection, and I feel like I'm at a place whereby I have to do the one in one out in my collection. So but if you find something that you like on the market that is trendy or is just not one of the classic or timeless bags, go for it. Go for it. Have fun a little bit. I have a few in my collection that I would say are not classic or they're not the classic pieces. Like, for example, I have my Gucci Dionysus. This is actually what I've been wearing recently. And so it has a bunch of things on the inside. I literally have like my baby's diaper wipes in here. It's a pretty nicely sized bag. Yeah, I definitely like this bag a lot. I know that in probably like 2000 like 15, 16, 17, this was very, very popular. 18. However, I still love this. I didn't purchase this until 2020, 2021. Yeah, it's been a few years, but I like the bag a whole lot, and I get a good use out of it. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it fell or something, but yeah, I like the bag a lot. It's kind of heavy, but and it's just really pretty. I love the color. This is the only red bag I have in my collection, and I'm getting really great use out of it. I like it a whole lot. So of course, whatever it is that you would like to add to your collection, but yeah, this is one of my trendy pieces that I would say I really, really like. So yeah, those are all my suggestions for probably kickstarting your luxury collection or adding to your collection. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you guys watched up until this point, I would very much appreciate it if you can click the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell below, just so that you are notified whenever I post videos like this. Thank you so much for watching once again, and see you in my next video. Bye.